On vendor management, vendors are our vendor vetting tool. And essentially what we do is we take all of the contracts from vendors, we look at their terms and conditions, we look at their privacy notice, we now look at the AI documents, both technical and functional, and then we do our own research to independently provide an assessment of risk of that particular provider when it comes to privacy, cybersecurity, safeguarding, and AI, and James will take us through that. And with application library, it's like the school facing, the teacher facing assessment of those vendors. And from us as a consultancy practice, what that is providing you is a way to discharge your obligations when it comes to the principle of accountability that many of you will have within your data protection laws. So if you're covered by the GDPR, there is accountability as one of the core principles. And if you're, for example, the PDPA in Singapore or Thailand or whatever you are, Bill C27 in Canada, they all have this fundamental principle of accountability about how you are evidencing the reduction in risks through, for example, the technology that you're choosing as a school, the data that you are sharing with those technology platforms, and then consequently the risks around the digital footprint. So application library is a way to distill all of those risks and to present it to teachers in a really easy to understand way, and it's their single sort of repository for looking and understanding all those risks, coming up with mitigation strategies around how they're using technology within the classroom based upon the risks that have been identified. But also it's an opportunity for you to create how-to guides and how-to videos for teachers to see how they can really use technology within the classroom associated with all those different applications, and also allows teachers to rate the technology that they are using. So other teachers in your school can actually see from a rating system which apps are probably better than others. And the last thing we'll touch upon, but we won't be able to show you, is our thing called Academy LMS. So we have our new learning management system that is ready from an engineering perspective, but you won't be able to start trialing it until about the middle of November. But we have specific learning pathways, and the AI learning pathway supports you as a school to be able to educate not only on the academic side, but on the support side. All of the governance, the responsible use, ethics of AI. So you can enroll your staff into Academy LMS. They watch a video, they do a quiz, they watch a video, do a quiz, they do some other sorts of things, they get a certificate. But it's not just one course. We have differentiated learning paths. So you have an introduction pathway just for whole staff, and then we have advanced and specialist pathways for people that will have more responsibilities, perhaps in the oversight of AI within your school. So Academy LMS, whilst it has an AI pathway, it also has a data privacy and protection pathway for compliance with GDPR or PDPA or wherever you are, and the same model. So you have that introductory model for all staff, but then also you have the advanced levels, for example, heads of department, so heads of missions, marketing, finance. There are advanced levels and then specialist levels. For example, in safeguarding, HR, there are specialist levels. And that model with Academy LMS is replicated across AI, privacy, cybersecurity, risk management, and technology operations. So it's quite a fundamental piece of tech